Hello to the Wise Children podcast, and today is a very special and unique podcast because we're actually on our sofa, aren't we?
Yeah, it's just rather creeped up on me.
Creeped up or crept?
Is it crept? Creeped up. Oh, all right, crept up on me.
Creeped.
Creeped up. It's creeped up on me.
Yeah, I creeped up on you.
You did.
And I am. We're going to do a little bit of a podcast. We did decide we would. You just forgot.
I didn't forget, but I'm slightly worried because as a former Olivier and Tony Award-winning sound designer, I'm used to recording these things in something which resembles a studio rather than our living room on a £100 Zoom microphone.
I know, but the context of this is Simon has been working all weekend, and that's on the back of a whole week and the previous weekend.
Yeah.
I think you might have had a day off last Sunday, but I can't remember.
No, I think I've been going.
I think you've been going non-stop. So when we hit 6:30 today and you finished, there was no way we were going to go into your office.
No.
So Simon Baker, previous Tony and Olivier Award winner, tell me the state of play at the Lucky Chance.
We're doing really well. It's kind of there. We're almost ready for Tech, and Tech starts on Wednesday.
Correct.
Sounds good. We're good. We had a lot of help this weekend. We had Andy in, who's a friend of the company's. He was in fireproofing doors and doing various jobs. Reese Bugler, our associate producer, has been out painting walls this weekend. Joel Price, head of sound at the Littleton for the National Theatre, has been in rigging our snow machine. So basically nobody... Oh, and Miss Rice has been... Well, you've been doing lots of things. You've done a lot of tip runs, haven't you?
Yeah. Tip runs, painting.
You've done a lot of painting. What else have we done? We put up some tables earlier.
Tables and chairs. Cleaning.
A lot of cleaning.
Sandwich buying.
You did do a lot of sandwich
Tea
buying.
and coffee provision.
And you cooked dinner for everybody
And
last night.
I did cook dinner, yeah.
Yeah,
So
everybody was around last night. So yeah, Miss Rice has been busy. And I think we're in a good shape for next week, I think.
We're in more than good shape. Simon has got such high standards. He spends his life worrying, and I've got sort of magnificently low standards where I just think everything's fantastic. But it is. We've literally got a set. We've got a theatre. We've got a snow machine. We've got a lighting rig. We've got a beautiful bar, and it's safe and it's professional, and the attention to detail from you and your gang is phenomenal. The parcels that are delivered, but we've got fantastic signs telling people which way to find the church. We've got my favourite sign, which is House Full.
Yeah, that turned up yesterday.
I know.
I'm very proud of that sign.
But everything is looking absolutely exquisite. So, the work is really paying off, Si.
No, we're doing really well. I suppose what me and Jay are worried about is that anybody that's worked in technical theatre will recognise this, but there's a moment where you know that the first preview's coming and you know that you're still in tech, and then there's that horrible Scrabble? I can't speak tonight.
Yeah.
Scramble.
Scramble.
Between 5:30 and 7:30, where the auditorium has to get cleared and you have to turn it around from a sort of tech environment into a public-facing environment. And at TLC, there's nowhere for anything to go. So whatever's in TLC is staying in TLC. So we can't have any sort of rubbish, we can't have any junk, we can't have any, we might need this just in case. None of it can be there. So me and Jay spend our entire time wandering around going, do we need this? Is this in the show? And if it's not in the show, it gets chucked in the van, and then we go and distribute it to various offices.
Yeah, or I do a tip run.
Or you do a tip
My
run.
favourite thing in the world. But it's worth saying, actually, isn't it? Because the lack of storage, we have no storage. We have a main hall where the performance is, a vestibule, which is very, very small, but that not only is the only place the actors have that's private to change, but it's also a fire route, which means we can't put anything in the middle of it. So it's very limited what that space can do and be, and a bar, and that is it. So if you think it through, we just had a big delivery of really nice toilet rolls. Where do they go? Like literally, where on earth do they go? And you can't put them out in the garden because they'll get wet, And I think we need to do a shout out for the highlight of the week, which is Katie Owen's dog, Annie, came and joined us. And we're all in love with Annie. We're all obsessed with Annie. Annie is phenomenal. But Annie also has a puppy cage, which she loves to be in, and it calms her. Where's that going to go?
Well, it's going on your side of the auditorium, so I've made it your problem. We've set up, for those of you that there's no reason why you would know this, but the Little Match Girl's in Traverse, isn't it?
Yes.
So which means there's a stage running down the centre of the auditorium, and on one side we've set up the actual auditorium where people will sit, because I feel it's important that the actors get used to the space they've got to work in, and everybody gets used to the space they've got to work in. And on the other side is production desk City, which is where Malcolm Rippeth, myself, whoever else is taking the show, I guess you'll be there. You'll take part in that bit.
Well.
And Annie's cage is there.
Annie can run the tech.
Annie can run the tech. And on Thursday we'll have the slightly dubious question of where does Annie's cage go. Well, we'll deal with that on Thursday.
We'll deal with that.
Problem.
But it's worth you listeners knowing that that's probably our biggest problem, is that, like Simon says, if it's not essential, it has to leave the building. And where does it go? My car's perpetually full.
I know, we're going to need another van next week.
We are, aren't we? So what other headlines? We've had a lovely week in rehearsal room. We're all incredibly happy. And it's a really fabulous ensemble, which is, of course, what Wise Children is. But, ensembles, like everything else in life, come in and out of focus, come in and out of meaning, come in and out of the time and place. It's really hard to describe, but it's not a fact, an ensemble. It's a living, breathing thing. And this ensemble is a thing of great beauty. So at Wise Children, we play ball every day, we physically warm up every day, and we vocally warm up every day. And this ensemble, a lot of people run ball games, and a lot of people, we're taking it in turns to run physical warm-ups. And it's such a treat to have a company where people go, I'm going to do that today. I ran a physical warm-up first time in years, and it's really lovely. It's a sense that everybody's stepping in, everybody's taking responsibility. We're having a very lovely time. I mean, it's a big learn, the show is, for 2 weeks rehearsal. And when I say that, there's, it's a small company doing a very complicated show with lots of costume changes. It's in verse, which means you can't really vamp. You have to remember the words. And it's musical, and there's dancing. So it's a big learn. Not only do you have to remember what you're saying, you have to remember what you're wearing and where you're going to get that costume from. So there's a little bit, everybody's magnificent, and then they realise they're on the wrong end of the stage with a coat on a balcony on the other side, which is making me laugh. But the spirits are great. We did have Annie with us. We had a lovely dog. I'm a great believer in animals in the rehearsal room. It calms everybody and it gives everybody a sense of perspective. And Annie is a very special creature. So she's given us great joy and great comfort this week. And again, we marvel at how important this show is. So I did a little bit of recording this week. I recorded us singing our Christmas song and me and Ian speaking about it.
Shut your eyes, lost one, count down from 10. Imagine a home, a warm, cozy den, with curtains that swish and windows that shine. Build a new Christmas, one hope at a time. Shut your eyes, cold one, count down from 9. Imagine a coat with a thick fleecy line, and buttons that hold you tight at bedtime. Build a new Christmas, one dream at a time. Oh, shut your tired eyes and keep them shut tight. No good can come from the truth of this night. No comfort is found in this cold world of sight. It's best to stay lost in this bubble of lies. Shut your eyes, lost one, count down from 5. Remember old friends, young and alive. Their games and their laughter, childhood rhymes. Build a new Christmas, one tear at a time. Or shut your tired eyes and keep them shut tight. No good can come from the truth of this night. No comfort is found in this old world of sight. It's best to stay lost in this bubble of lies. Shut your eyes, hungry, count down from 1. Think of the spices prepared by your mum. Remember the smell of honey and thyme. Build a new Christmas, dream a new Christmas, hope a new Christmas, one wish at a time. Shut your eyes, hungry, count down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, so, hello, Ian Ross.
Hello, Emma Rice.
This is your birthday.
It is, yes. Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday. We're laughing because we've just recorded Build a New Christmas, written by Ross and Rice.
Ross and Rice, yeah.
And we're laughing because Patrycja Kuliowska kept coming in. Come on, Patty. What did you keep doing?
I kept counting in a wrong way, missing number 9. So I was doing 10, 8, 7, and so on. It's shameful, and I'm really, really depressed now.
And coming in.
Well, yeah, that's also on the back of coming in very loudly for the chorus when there was no chorus.
Yeah. Shart.
Ridiculous. I should just go and have lunch now and then cry in the corner.
So we got the giggles, but the giggles are, it's so sad, that song.
Oh, yeah. All of it's very sad, isn't it?
So the backstory to this was that I knew that I wanted a Christmas song, and I said to Ian, let's write a number 1 Christmas song, and I thought we'd make our fortunes.
However.
Cut to,
Yeah.
I wrote some of the saddest lyrics ever written, and you wrote one of the most beautiful, soulful, agonising, gorgeous tunes.
Bless you. Yeah, it's pretty sad, isn't it? And in context, because we just done the scene as well, and you said somebody throws a beer can at a bunch of homeless people, and you said, you've got to react like you're really scared because homeless people get beaten up all the time. And yeah, in context of that, it hits hard, doesn't it? It's
It
big.
is really big.
Yeah.
And of course, we're sort of, the story itself is so full of references to poverty and homelessness, but also we're so full of pictures of Gaza and war zones and have been for forever, that it's really moving. But it's also, I was just listening to it then, and it's also really universal. I think the tune you've written is universal, but there's the verse about remember old friends young and alive. And of course, all of us have lost people, and Christmas is such a profound time for that. There's all the places at the table.
Yeah.
So
Fucking hell.
there's quite a lot of crying in this process.
Yeah, it's big. And it's not just Gaza, is it? It's not like just like the global thing. It's Bristol, it's fucking Frome. It's like, yeah, we feel like this is hitting a lot of all of the things that we're feeling, I think, which is hard to deal with. But also why it's very important
Yeah.
and hard. It should be hard, I suppose.
I'm in that sort of weird thing where I'm sort of moved and sort of stupidly excited at the number of people that are crying at different times in the room, because you're
Yeah.
like, we're onto something. It's
Really, yeah.
really important. Have you got any amazing light to shine on how you do write a tune? What happens when you get lyrics from me?
Oh, it's like a treat. I love it. I love like pages of words, and just that. It's like a puzzle, but it's like an emotional puzzle. So, you read something and you have some feelings about it, and then you respond, and then try and make all those feelings sort of connect musically. It's my favourite thing to do. And sometimes it lands really quickly, and sometimes it doesn't. And interestingly, I'm sure he wouldn't mind me saying, but I've written some things with Joel Horwood's writing, which is really good, but I've been writing with you for so long that there's something much more, it just sort of happens much easier than I find with other pages of lyrics, which I don't take for granted. I enjoy it.
Yeah, we've been around the block, haven't we?
Yeah, written a few numbers now.
We have.
Rice and Ross.
Well, I don't think we've got a Christmas #1 coming, but I feel we should. I think we should have a compilation album at some point.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
There's
and
some
Rice and
bangers.
Ross has got such a great ring to it.
Well, I mean, what's stopping us? Time and money aside. Yeah.
Right, go and have your birthday lunch. What's it going to be?
I don't know yet. Probably just M&S. Let's be honest about it. Keep it simple. Keep it strong. Yeah, a little wander around Froome. Delightful Froome.
Love it. It's Christmas lights been switched on tonight.
Get on. Happy
I know.
birthday.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed the song. I'm really proud of it. Ian and I have been writing songs together for a while now, and it's a very special partnership, but I'm really proud of these lyrics for myself, and I'm really, really proud of Ian's music. And when I wrote these lyrics, I was trying to think of what Christmas is for people that don't have everything, in fact, have very, very little. And I was also trying to use the language and lens of childhood, hence the fact I say, shut your eyes, lost one, because it reminded me of hide and seek, or, those memory games, lots of games with children start with shut your eyes, but also thinking what it is to shut your eyes to block out what's actually happening. And I'm really proud of it. I love the word cuddle and buttons and lots of words that chime with childhood in a really emotional way, because of course you're talking about a child that has no cuddles and has no buttons. So enjoy it, and yeah, it's not going to be #1, but it's #1 in my heart.
That was a slightly awkward moment. He said, can we record this even if it's really amateur? And me and Jay got really offended. But don't worry, we've stuck to the amateur thing.
Well, what I meant was, I know that you've got a million jobs, so never mind.
Oh, and I saw a run. When did you do a put together? Was it Thursday?
We did a run on Thursday and Friday.
I saw Thursdays.
You
It was in
did?
great shape.
Well, it's very sweet of you to say that, because actually it was quite bumpy, but it's still really moving. And I believe I saw tears from you.
Yeah, I did. I got very upset during it, actually. Not in the bit I thought I would, but how brilliant is Tris Sturrock? Just going to say, I mean, everybody's brilliant in the company. It's a brilliant, brilliant company. And of course, I've known them. Em's known them for a long time. I've known them for slightly less, but still probably 10 years, a lot of those people. And
You've known Tris for 15.
I've known Tris for a long time, because Tris was in the original Brief Encounter, which is where our first show together. And it is heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. I mean, Little Match Girl is always heartbreaking, but I actually found it amazing. Watching it that close in that environment, it's really magical.
There's a bit at the end when it's very sad, and I sometimes can't look at the Little Match Girl because it's too sad. And then my eyes drift up and I see Tris and I go, oh, no, I can't look at that either because that's really sad. And then my eyes go to Tim Dalling, who's singing the most beautiful song. And I'm like, I can't look at him either. So you have to sort of, I don't know, pinch yourself or something. But it's magic. We're watching magic happen in front of our eyes, and it's beautiful.
No, it's going to be really good. Really, really beautiful. And it was a good, we've had a good weekend. The space has leapt on this weekend. It feels like we're ready for Tech. It feels like we're really going to be ready. We've got a very, very gentle, soft opening on Friday, which is kind of friends and family and people we know, just to test stuff out. And, and it's quite good to have people around for a dress rehearsal. And then on Saturday, it's our immediate local community open dress rehearsal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is the people from the road that runs parallel to us in Froome, and people from the estate at the where we back onto. And I'm looking forward to that.
Me too, because it was one of the first things we did, you know, starting a new venue and a new venture. We sort of wanted the neighbours to like us for lots of reasons. We want the neighbours to like us, but we also don't want vandalism. We want a sense of pride. We want people to feel that they have ownership of us. And when we sent that, they put those leaflets through the door,
Yeah.
we had no idea, but the response was fabulous, wasn't it? And we had to do a waiting list. There's still a waiting list.
Yeah.
We've been, but such an energetic response to the work was so affirmative, wasn't it? That makes me really feel like we're doing something right. I've enjoyed this week, which is sort of the same thing. Is that so while Simon's doing really important things like building the set and making sure everything's safe, I've been obsessed with the path that leads up to the Lucky Chance. Feeling friendly, not feeling scary. And it does feel a bit scary. There's graffiti, there's a lot of weeds, there's overhanging branches, it's dark, and there's often a lot of litter. And I've always believed, and we've talked about, that, you know, if you make something nice, people look after it. So also sort of thinking, if we keep picking up the litter, there might be less litter on this path. But I got obsessed with the weeds. So me and the actors we came in early and we cleared all the path of weeds and we cut back all the hanging over stuff and we've painted a little bit of the wall and we litter picked several bin liners full of rubbish. And it's not only am I really proud of it, but what was lovely is because it's a very busy cut through. Yeah. Is all the neighbours were walking past and we all talk to them. We have a bit of banter with them as they pass. And of course, everybody's delighted. Who isn't delighted that somebody's looking after their environment? So I've really enjoyed that. I've enjoyed the community. There's some fantastic characters near us. It's quite steep, so people stop on the way up the path to have a chat and catch their breath. Some young lads came and said, when I was painting one section of the wall, and said, "Don't paint over the face." And I said, "What's the face?" And there was a bit of graffiti a bit further down. They said, "Oh, it's sentimental value." I said, "All right, I won't do that." And then they were delighted. So we've had some really lovely interactions this week, really lovely. And I cannot wait. The fact that we're opening first of all to friends and then to our neighbours feels like the best way for Heart and Soul to open a show like this in our special venue as well.
I think it's really good. And a lot of people that walk up that, for those of you, and very few of you have been there, but there's a pathway which leads directly from sort of the main road and it cuts straight through to the housing estate that we're back onto. And an awful lot of people there will have gone to what is now the Lucky Chance, but was then the Port End Methodist Church, and it was a playgroup.
Yeah.
And a lot of people from that estate went to that playgroup. It's got quite a lot of sort of memories attached to it. A lot of people will have. It's been the space has been used for lots and lots of different things. I mean, starting in World War II, it was they used to do a Christmas show there, and lots of people have come to say, "Oh, I remember dancing on this stage." And then lots of people have been to the playgroup there. Lots of people have been to other events that have happened there. And so everybody's really curious. Everybody wants to kind of look in and
see what's
happening.
And I'm a bit, I am quite, I want to say spiritual. Do I mean that? I don't know whether I mean it. I believe that buildings hold the whispers and the thoughts and the dreams of people before. And certainly you feel it in churches, in that church, that good stuff has happened in there, good people have been in there, and that's the same for the nursery, is that I feel like the history of the place is warm and is playful and is kind, and I really hope that we're continuing that.
Did I tell you I found their sign, the playgroup sign?
No.
Yeah, it was sort of buried under, it had been sort of covered over with another piece of timber, but as we were trying to tidy up the front of the building, we found the original playgroup sign, which is his sort of bit of ply that's been hand carved by somebody.
Oh, so you haven't thrown it away, have you?
No, we're going to put it up on the bar.
Oh, good.
As we've kept lots of stuff. In fact, the sort of the main space we kind of have to keep, because obviously we have to sort of strip it out and make sure it's workable for everybody to sit in and build an auditorium. But the bar, we've managed to keep lots of the sort of bits of memorabilia of the history of the church, really. The front of the bar is one of the old pews, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we've kept the signs, and we've kept the original parish notice board. So we've kept lots of bits of the church. We've repurposed them, but we've kept lots of it within the bar. So there's lots of things which are recognisable from the old church within that bar area, which I'm really proud of.
Me too. Right, I'm calling this. Do you know what time it is now?
What time is it?
Well, it's just time for have a glass of wine and watch Shetland, isn't it?
Oh, I've got to watch Shetland, because then that brings the week to an end.
Right, well, at least we're already on our sofa.
Good.
Night, everyone.
Good night.